Alright, so today I'm inside at the kitchen table. It's kind of windy outside, so I figured instructing on something like this would be a pain in the butt. This is my frying pan. Some people have asked about the cord wrap on it. It's a very simple wrap to do, and if you've ever been out cooking over a campfire, your pan handle can get quite hot. So this was my solution here. It doesn't do away with all the heat, but it makes it tolerable. And that's just wrapped with paracord, as you can see. So I thought we'd take this opportunity to show you how to do that wrap. Very easy to do. And do it while snazzing up this really awesome $8 boot knife. I doubt this would go for $8 today. Might find this in the dollar bin. Somebody might give it to you just to get it out of their collection. The knife ain't too bad. Sheath is kind of stiff, but it could certainly use some personality. So what we're going to do is I'm going to paracord wrap this handle and see if we can't make this look like a $2 knife. Alright, first things first, safety. Safety is always first. So this sheath was a little bit stiff and this part would have gotten in the way of wrapping the handle, so I have taped up a little flyer from Great Clips to make a makeshift sheath so we can get in there and wrap this handle up. Alright, so what we're going to do is we got the knife, it's wrapped up, we're safe, we're not going to get cut on it, hopefully. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the paracord and we're going to double over a piece like this. You want to have a loop extending past where you're going to wrap it, because what we're going to do is when we get done wrapping, we're going to pull this with the end of it all the way back through and snug it up. So what we do, we're going to start here. I'm going to take it down for some convenience. If you're out by the campfire, you probably can't do that. I wouldn't worry about it, it's not that important. Alright, so first what you're going to do, you're going to flip your knife over like so, and you're going to start wrapping from this way. Now the string, the paracord, is probably going to have to be of significant length to do even this short little bit. But that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to start with nice tight wraps. You can stop later as you get ahead and snug it up some if you feel you need to. Keep it nice and snug. All the way down. Remember, we're just laying it in next to each piece. Alright. So now that we're here, what we're going to do is we're going to cut the rope. Cut it. Alright, so now we have this end, and we have this end. So we have two pieces sticking out here. So, that little loop-de-loop we had earlier, we're going to take this end and thread it through. Now this will help if you have some pliers or something. You can do it with grown man strength if you want. Pull this end while making sure it pulls the string underneath. I'm going to pull this back as far as we can. That alone is enough to completely snug this up where it's not going anywhere. But we want to get rid of these strings here if we can. At least most of their appearance. trim these back pretty close. So now, hopefully I don't set off any smoke alarms in the house. We're going to burn the ends to make sure they aren't going anywhere. And tuck them in. Tuck them in good. That'll keep that end from coming loose. Got nice and melty. And tuck it in. That'll allow it to grab onto the rest of the paracord, and that ain't going anywhere. We went from $1 knife to $2 knife. Makes the handle more comfy. If you get to a situation where you need paracord, you can just break this off here. You know what, now that I think about it, I prefer the paper sheath. There we go. That's a beauty.